foods to embrace for healthy cholesterol. Conversely, actively incorporating specific dietary components can significantly contribute to achieving and maintaining healthier cholesterol profiles. These foods work in various ways to lower LDL, bad cholesterol, increase HDL, good cholesterol, or reduce overall cardiovascular risk. Soluble fiber is a remarkable dietary constituent renowned for its capacity to significantly lower LDL cholesterol. Unlike insoluble fiber, which adds bulk to stool, soluble fiber dissolves in water to form a gel-like substance in the digestive tract. Soluble fiber operates through several sophisticated mechanisms within the body to impact cholesterol. Firstly, it binds to bile acids in the intestine. Bile acids are compounds produced by the liver from cholesterol and are essential for fat digestion. By binding to bile acids, soluble fiber prevents their reabsorption back into the body. This forces the liver to use more of the body's existing cholesterol to synthesize new bile acids to replace those lost. This process effectively reduces the amount of cholesterol circulating in the blood. Secondly, soluble fiber modifies the physical and chemical properties of the contents within your intestines. It increases their viscosity, creating a thicker, gel-like environment. Its action slows down the absorption of cholesterol and other fats from the food you've eaten into your bloodstream. Lastly, the fermentation of soluble fiber by beneficial bacteria in your gut produces short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs. These SCFAs, particularly propionate, have been demonstrated to decrease cholesterol synthesis directly in the liver. Excellent sources of soluble fiber include oats and barley, particularly in the form of oatmeal and pearl barley. Various legumes are also rich sources, such as black beans, kidney beans, lentils, chickpeas, and black-eyed peas. Vegetables like eggplant and okra contain notable amounts of soluble fiber. Many fruits are also excellent sources, including apples, pears, berries like raspberries and blueberries, and citrus fruits, oranges, grapefruits. Including a variety of these foods daily can make a significant difference in your cholesterol levels. Healthy unsaturated fats, encompassing both monounsaturated MUFAs and polyunsaturated PUFAs, fats are highly beneficial for heart health. When these fats are consumed as a replacement for saturated fats in the diet, they actively contribute to lowering total cholesterol and specifically LDL cholesterol levels. Monounsaturated fats are typically liquid at room temperature and solidify when chilled. They are found abundantly in olive oil, particularly extra virgin olive oil, which is also rich in antioxidants. Canola oil, peanut oil, and avocado oil are other good sources. Avocados themselves are a fantastic source of MUFAs, along with certain nuts like almonds, walnuts, pecans, and macadamias. Polyunsaturated fats, including the well-known omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, are also liquid at room temperature. They are considered essential fats because the body cannot produce them and must obtain them from the diet. Polyunsaturated fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, are especially important due to their unique ability to not only lower LDL cholesterol, but also increase HDL, good cholesterol, and significantly lower triglyceride levels. Rich sources of omega-3s include fatty cold water fish such as salmon, mackerel, herring, albacore tuna, sardines, and rainbow trout. Aiming for at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week is a common recommendation. For plant-based alternatives, ground flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts are excellent sources of alpha-linolenic acid ALA, a type of plant-based omega-3. The benefit of healthy fats extends beyond merely avoiding the negative effects of detrimental fats like saturated and trans fats. Monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, including omega-3s, actively contribute to a healthier lipid profile. They do this by lowering LDL cholesterol, reducing triglycerides, and in some instances, increasing HDL cholesterol. This signifies a proactive and positive role in cholesterol management, emphasizing the importance of substituting unhealthy fats with healthy ones rather than mere restriction of all fats. Plant sterols and stanols also offer notable benefits for cholesterol management. These compounds are naturally present in small amounts in fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. They had a chemical structure similar to cholesterol and function by impeding the absorption of dietary cholesterol from the gut into the bloodstream. Because they compete with cholesterol for absorption sites in the intestine, less cholesterol makes it into your circulation. To achieve a clinically effective dose, plant sterols and stanols are often added to certain fortified foods. These include specific margarines and spreads, orange juice, yogurt, and granola bars. Consuming about 2 grams of plant sterols or stanols per day can lower LDL cholesterol by 5% to 15%. Soy protein, found in foods like tofu, tempeh, edamame, soy milk, and other soy-based products, has also been shown to modestly lower LDL cholesterol levels. This effect is particularly noticeable when soy protein is used as a substitute for animal-based proteins high in saturated fat. Research indicates that soy protein may influence the liver's cholesterol metabolism, potentially contributing to a reduction in its synthesis. The consumption of nuts and seeds, including almonds, walnuts, Brazil nuts, pistachios, and sunflower seeds, is highly encouraged as part of a heart-healthy diet. These foods are replete with heart-healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, fiber, plant sterols, and antioxidants. Regular intake can improve lipid profiles by reducing LDL cholesterol and enhancing the function of blood vessel linings. However, due to their calorie density, portion control is advisable to avoid excessive calorie intake. A small handful, about 1/4 cup, is a typical serving. Whole grains, fruits, and vegetables form the fundamental cornerstone of any heart-healthy diet aimed at managing cholesterol. Whole grains, such as oats, barley, brown rice, quinoa, and 100% whole wheat bread and pasta, are exceptionally effective at lowering LDL and total cholesterol. This is primarily owing to their high soluble fiber content, as discussed earlier. Fruits and vegetables are abundant in both soluble and insoluble fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. These nutrients collectively support overall heart health, reduce inflammation, and aid in cholesterol management. Their high fiber content also helps with satiety and weight management. The consistent emphasis across various dietary recommendations on a diverse range of plant-based foods, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, and soy products, suggests that adopting a predominantly plant-based dietary pattern offers synergistic benefits for cholesterol management. Diets like the Mediterranean diet or the portfolio diet, which emphasize these foods, have shown significant positive effects on lipid profiles. This holistic approach, often involving the strategic replacement of animal-based proteins and unhealthy fats with plant-based alternatives, is considerably more effective than focusing on individual nutrients or foods in isolation. Finally, choosing lean protein sources is vital for a balanced diet that supports heart health. This includes skinless poultry like chicken and turkey. When choosing red meat, opt for lean cuts, often identified by terms like loin and round, and trim visible fat. Fish, especially fatty fish, provides protein along with beneficial omega-3s. Legumes, beans, lentils, peas, and soy products like tofu and soy burgers are excellent plant-based protein sources that are naturally low in saturated fat and cholesterol and high in fiber. Balancing your protein sources is key. Lifestyle habits for cholesterol management. Effective cholesterol management extends significantly beyond dietary modifications to encompass broader lifestyle habits. While diet is a powerful tool, incorporating other healthy practices creates a comprehensive strategy for improving your lipid profile and overall cardiovascular health. Regular physical activity is a foundational element of cholesterol management. Exercise actively contributes to increasing your good HDL cholesterol levels. It also helps to lower bad LDL cholesterol and triglycerides. Physical activity improves blood circulation and helps maintain a healthy weight, further benefiting cholesterol levels. Aims were at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic activity per week, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity activity. This can be broken down into shorter sessions, such as 30 minutes on most days of the week. Moderate-intensity activities include brisk walking, swimming, bicycling on level ground, dancing, or even vigorous yard work like mowing or raking. Vigorous activities include jogging, running, swimming laps, or playing sports like basketball. Finding activities you enjoy makes it easier to stick with a routine. Quitting smoking is of paramount importance for cardiovascular health, especially when managing cholesterol. Cigarette smoking significantly diminishes your HDL cholesterol levels, reducing the amount of good cholesterol available to clear plaque. Smoking also damages the lining of your arteries, making them more susceptible to plaque buildup and increasing the risk of blood clots. When combined with existing high cholesterol, smoking dramatically increases the risk of heart disease, heart attack, and stroke. Encouragingly, cessation of smoking can yield immediate and significant benefits. Within weeks to months of quitting, you can see an increase in HDL cholesterol, a reduction in triglycerides, and improved arterial function. It is equally crucial for non-smokers to avoid exposure to secondhand smoke, which also harms blood vessels and negatively impacts cholesterol. Maintaining a healthy weight is another critical factor in managing cholesterol. Being overweight or obese tends to elevate your bad LDL cholesterol and decrease your good HDL cholesterol. Excess body weight, particularly around the waist, is associated with higher triglyceride levels and lower HDL. Even a modest weight loss can substantially improve cholesterol numbers and mitigate other risk factors for heart disease, such as high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. Losing just 5 to 10% of your body weight can have a noticeable positive impact on your lipid profile. Combining a healthy diet with regular exercise is the most effective way to achieve and maintain a healthy weight. Regarding alcohol consumption, the relationship with cholesterol is nuanced. While some studies suggest that very moderate intake, example, 1 drink per day, might offer minor benefits for HDL levels in some individuals, excessive alcohol consumption is known to raise total cholesterol levels, particularly triglycerides. Heavy drinking can also damage the heart muscle and contribute to high blood pressure. If you choose to consume alcohol, moderation is key. The general guideline is limiting intake to no more than 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. A drink is defined as 12 ounces of beer, 5 ounces of wine, or 1.5 ounces of 80-proof spirits. If you don't currently drink alcohol, there's no health reason to start. Finally, regular health checkups are absolutely essential for managing cholesterol. As mentioned earlier, high cholesterol frequently presents without discernible symptoms, making it a silent risk factor. Periodic blood tests, specifically a lipid panel, enable you and your healthcare professional to monitor your cholesterol levels over time. These tests provide crucial data to interpret your individual risk and make timely adjustments to your lifestyle or treatment plan if necessary. Your doctor can help you understand your specific numbers, set personal goals, and recommend the most appropriate strategies, which may include medication in addition to lifestyle changes if needed. Cholesterol management is not a singular dietary endeavor. It is a holistic process deeply intertwined with broader lifestyle choices. Physical activity, smoking cessation, weight management, and responsible alcohol consumption are not isolated recommendations. They are interconnected factors that independently and synergistically improve cholesterol profiles, e.g., increasing HDL, decreasing LDL and triglycerides, and overall cardiovascular health. This highlights that a comprehensive, multifaceted approach to lifestyle modification offers the most robust path to risk reduction and long-term heart health. Conclusion: taking control of your cholesterol. In summary, cholesterol is a vital substance necessary for numerous bodily functions, but maintaining a healthy balance between its good and bad forms is paramount for cardiovascular health. Understanding the distinct roles of beneficial HDL and potentially harmful LDL and triglycerides is crucial for interpreting your health status and guiding your actions. Dietary strategies should prioritize a diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods, forming the foundation of your eating pattern. Emphasize soluble fiber from sources like oats, barley, legumes, fruits, and vegetables. Incorporate healthy, unsaturated fats from sources such as olive oil, avocados, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish, using them to replace less healthy fats. Concurrently, it is imperative to significantly limit or avoid saturated fats, found primarily in fatty meats and full-fat dairy, and especially artificial trans fats, often found in processed and fried foods. Also, reduce your intake of highly processed foods, excessive added sugars, and high sodium. Beyond diet, lifestyle habits exert a profound influence on cholesterol levels and overall heart health. Consistent, regular exercise is key to improving your lipid profile. The critical importance of quitting smoking cannot be overstated, as it dramatically impacts cholesterol and arterial health. Maintaining a healthy weight through balanced diet and activity is vital. Practicing moderation with alcohol, if consumed, is also important. Regular health checkups and cholesterol screenings are essential for monitoring your levels and catching potential issues early. You are empowered to take proactive control of your heart health. Making informed, sustainable choices about your diet and lifestyle, even seemingly small ones implemented consistently, can accumulate into significant, life-changing benefits for your cholesterol levels and overall well-being. Don't wait for symptoms, take action today. Consult a healthcare professional for personalized advice based on your individual health profile, discuss your cholesterol numbers, and address any concerns you may have. Tailored guidance can optimize your individual health outcomes and set you on the path to a healthier heart for years to come. Start making those positive changes today.